Hey there everyone, I wanted to make a quick and dirty video about Twitter. It's something that I've been talking to a lot of people about. A lot of my clients and myself are using Twitter to gain some really nice organic free leads. You can see it's quick and dirty because I just threw this in text edit of what we're going to talk about. So first, why Twitter, a quick setup and free tools to use. Now, this is the Twitter account for my brand, Be Gentle. I just started this account 2 weeks ago. So I don't have a ton of followers, but I think it's good just to see exactly what I'm doing, so you can learn from me as opposed to just making a fake account and talking about something that's random. So why Twitter? Now I've used Facebook. I'm using Facebook and Instagram, and I have used both of those platforms in the past. I've used Twitter in the past. I've used Pinterest for one of my brands. But I have grown to like Twitter. Why? It's not as much a pay to play as Facebook. You can contact many people, whether they're potential customers or potential partners, bloggers, other companies that you want to do specials with. You can schedule your posts, and you can also automatically send direct messages to people who are following you. Instagram and Facebook are great platforms as well, but Facebook is becoming much more pay to play, and Instagram is a platform that's in the moment. So they want you to take a picture at that time, as opposed to being able to schedule things out. It's also not as much of a give and take in terms of following. So on Twitter, you can follow people with the expectation that many of those people will follow you back, and vice versa. Instagram doesn't work that way as much. It can work that way, but really not like Twitter. Let's jump in. When you sign up for Twitter, this is our profile page. When you sign up for Twitter, I highly recommend getting that logo in the profile picture and then having a nice banner in the back that fits the Twitter dimensions. Now, you might have seen my Canva video. I highly recommend going to Canva and looking at the exact dimensions. It will make your life a way easier in terms of setting it up so it looks aesthetically pleasing. When you first get in, throw in some content. Go to different articles and tweet them just so you have them on the board before anyone's following you. And then have a pinned tweet. So you can see here, this is a pinned tweet. It's a promotional tweet talking about our pre-launch. It's sending them to our landing page. Has a nice photo here. Again, this is proper dimensions for Twitter. But it basically, whoever jumps on your page is going to see this promotional pin right away. Also, make sure you have your little blurb and bio. I have a little call to action, check out the launch sale, and then the URL here. And then, of course, we have where we're from and then our URL. So after that, I highly recommend going to your competitors or people in the space who also have Twitter accounts, the same space as your product or industry or whatever. I'm just going to click on this just for the heck of it. Let's say that this is someone. So I'm looking at right away. I might not actually use this, but this is an example. So say you find somebody, they're in your space, click on their followers, and then basically start following people that you think would be interested in your product, service, etc. Now, I recommend doing this on the mobile Twitter application because it makes it way, way easier to do. Just click through. I usually do between 50 to 75 a day. Again, with that expectation that they're going to be interested in what I'm offering and they're going to follow me back. Now, you might say, well, what about that Twitter ratio? So this is the ratio of people that you are following and the people who are following you back. So you always want to have your ratio to be around 50-50. Now we're in the beginning stages here, so you can see that is not the case for us. But that's something that we're going to be working towards, is getting that 50-50 ratio. So following 180 and having about 180 follow us, and as obviously we want that to grow. Now, a lot of people will say, don't follow all these people. If you make really great content, then they should follow you anyway. And that's certainly true to an extent. But a lot of us are entrepreneurs with very little time, and we're doing everything from the finance to the social media accounts. So this is the quicker way to go about it. Now, when you start getting content manager, marketing manager, and they're able to produce all of this unique content, 100%, that's a much better way to go. But this is a good way to start. So one of the tools I use to help me with that ratio is Crowdfire. Crowdfire is a free app. And one of the things it allows you to do is unfollow people who you followed that did not follow you back, starting with the oldest first. And you just come into here and you just click. And I just unfollow all of these people. And you can unfollow up to 100 per day. The other thing that I love about the Crowdfire app is you can automate direct messages. So similar to Facebook, Twitter has a direct message component where people who are following you, you can directly contact them, not necessarily have it publicly like a tweet. You can direct message them. Crowdfire allows you to automate that process. When someone follows you, it will automatically send out a message of your choice. So if you look here, I have the direct message marketing. I have an automatically send a welcome direct message. I clicked yes, and then I wrote here a simple message. So this is thanks for the follow, call to action, check us out at this website. We're giving $10 off, discount code to early adopters. Let me know if you're interested and I'll shoot one your way. Now, actually, I would probably change this and say, what we're giving. I would probably change this and say what we're giving first and then say checkout. That'd probably be better copy, but I did this pretty quick. I threw this in here and this is automatically sending out to people who follow me. Again, this is a free app. And those who are familiar with email marketing or different types of touch point marketing, this is a great way to get in touch with people who are following you, who you get in contact with, and develop relationships. I have gotten several leads and interested customers from this alone. I've also had bloggers reach out to me saying, hey, maybe we can develop some type of relationship. But it's just really great to start that communication with customers. Out of all the social platforms that I've used, I've gotten the most organic leads from Twitter. The next tool I would use is Buffer. Buffer allows you to schedule out Twitter posts throughout the day. It also does this for Facebook and other social media platforms. I just use it for Twitter because if you have multiple accounts, you have to pay. You have to start paying, but you get one for free. And you can just come in here and schedule out all of your posts for the day. And you can list as many or as little as you want. You can schedule them out right here. So I have 6 times every day throughout the day. One of the things I love about the Buffer app is when you're curating content to post, you can use their little Chrome extension right here. So I already did a quick search of an article that might be good for my audience. This is Manly vacation destinations. So if I wanted to post this, I would just come up to the Chrome extension, click Buffer, and then it automatically pops up. I can add a couple hashtags like hashtag vacation, hashtag trip, hashtag man stuff. Click here to add the image, and then boom, it's added to my Buffer queue. I don't even need to go to Buffer. It automatically uploads it. Now, one of the things I recommend is as you're going through your Twitter account and as you're going through the non-followers on Crowdfire, you can start to see people or bloggers or companies that you might want to develop a relationship with. So I highly recommend opening up a Google Sheet or an Excel doc, and basically when you're let's say just this guy for instance. Say this guy could possibly be a blogger, and if he had his URL here, I could just click into it, go to his URL, and then copy and paste that URL into a Google spreadsheet, and then I could just start populating a list of potential partners, potential bloggers that I can reach out to for a promotional program, anything like that. Admittedly, there is a lot more to do with Twitter, social media. We can go into analytics. I really wanted to make a quick and dirty video for you to just get started on Twitter and start growing that audience. So hopefully in the future, I'd like to make more in-depth social media videos that go over the analytics, that go over Twitter best practices, what types of hashtags to use, what types of URLs to use, what type length of post, pictures, and things like that. But for this, I wanted to make a quick, setup of Twitter. So thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. If you have any, let me know what you liked, let me know what you didn't like, or reach out to me at eric@weathered.com. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.